Give me a sec. YouTube has the wrong title, and it's like being annoying about me in the title. Because of course it is. I'll be with you in a sec. I'm sorry. Yeah, it says the plushies, and I'm trying to change it so it says the pins, but it's just not saving. Christ. I love YouTube, bro. Nothing works. Saves. We might just roll with it. Whatever. Okay. Well, that's a great start. Let me just, Hey guys. Welcome. I hope everything's working just fine. I'm not even gonna do the countdown. How are y'all doing? It's been, like, ages since I last streamed on YouTube, so I'm gonna be doing YouTube and Twitch at the same time. YouTube does not want to update the title, so we're up to an amazing start already. But yeah, hope everything's going alright. So, haven't really done an AMA stream on YouTube in forever, so I think you guys are very behind on the Kamex lore, but it'll be okay. I have this gross, really hot water that just was sitting in my car. I need to just throw it away. Anyway. Yeah. So if you have any questions, I'll try to answer as many as I can. If they're too personal, I probably just won't answer them, but yeah. Other than that, basically what we usually do is we just kind of hang out and talk about random stuff with music in the background. That's basically it. So, yeah. So for the Twitch people, we got the YouTube crowd with us today. It's been a long time. Because I think there used to be like some policy where you couldn't dual stream and there was going to be an issue with that. Oh yeah, I did turn that off because the channel point reward stuff gets kind of distracting. Yes, I do like men. Sometimes. Sometimes men piss me off. Anyway, my day's been okay. Not much has really happened. I woke up like a few hours ago. Ate some food and yeah, that's it. But yeah, welcome everyone. Let me see. I'm gonna try again with editing the stupid title on YouTube. It's not cooperating with me right now. It's gotta be an easier way to do it. Man, this is already off to a bad start. Unless, what if I do it here instead? Okay. So let me switch to live chat, make sure I see everyone. Okay. Oh, I think it finally changed on YouTube, did it? Yes. Okay, I had to do it through the website, I guess. Anyway, hola, ¿cómo está? I can hear your BGM going out of pitch a little. Something something OBS sample rate. Oh, fucking hell. Really? Let me check. It's 48 kilohertz here. Hmm. Alright. So, for those of you who aren't caught up on the lore of my life, I'm being accused of tax evasion. I wish I was joking. So, I'm currently waiting on a response from the IRS. Yep. Can you, pin messages in, is it possible to pin messages in, YouTube chat? I forget. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try that. You know what's stupid? The freaking emoji thing in the corner is blocking my options to pin the message. There we go. Jesus. Amazing UI, YouTube. Alright, let me just click some hearts, because apparently that's more important than pinning a message. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been dealing with lately. Not to get into too much detail, but they basically said, hey, so there's this 1099 that hasn't been explained yet, so you owe us $7,500, and I'm like, no I don't. And so I typed out a whole essay with a bunch of documents that are labeled and highlighted to basically walk them through my evidence as to why I don't owe them money. So now I'm just waiting on a response. That's the gist of it. I can go into a lot more detail, but honestly, it's just that's what I've been dealing with. Oh my god. So, moral of the story, don't be self-employed. I'm just kidding. No, being self-employed is great, but there are a bunch of challenges that come with it, unfortunately. Just as anything else, really. If they are just like, nuh-uh, I'm gonna have to just bite the bullet and pay it, and try to make that money back somehow. Found out you made the music for the Minecraft series One Soul Down. Wait, I'm not aware of this. Hold on. Let me check this out. Maybe they, like, use my music for something? What? Yeah, I don't think I did. This looks like... You're featured in the credits of episode 22? You're gonna have to send me a link, because I'm genuinely lost. What are my thoughts? Why you gotta spell it like that? I haven't gotten a chance to play it though, the Thousand Year Door remake, and oh my fucking god, bro. Alright. Sorry. I haven't gotten a chance to play the Thousand Year Door remake just yet because the past few days have been busy as hell. But yeah. It's alright. I would love to get my music into more stuff though. That'd be really fun. Right now though, I've been working really hard on Verse Retro Part 2. That's just been... I've been breathing, eating, shitting Verse Retro Part 2 lately. It doesn't sound great. Anyway, I'm gonna be jumping around a lot of subjects because I have ADHD, so... And I'm also, like, keeping track of 2 different chats. I'm trying my best to read both. But yeah, Paper Mario, it looks like it's more than just a port, which is great. And I've seen, like, some of the visuals, and it looks very pretty. So, I've only played through maybe, like, half of the game originally. So it's gonna be cool to, like, replay through that with the new visuals and stuff. And hopefully some quality of life changes. I'm actually not sure. I'm going in completely blind on that. So the thing about me is that, like, I avoid trailers like the plague. Like, I don't watch any trailers, I don't look at any, like, posts talking about it, and if I do, I just forget it. Oh, My god, Retro, go away. You're such an asshole. Also, hi YouTube chat. Hope you're doing okay too. Yeah, I try my best to be really laid back. It's mainly because, personally for me, I don't like watching YouTubers and streamers that like scream all the time. Like, it's just not my style personally. And I know some people would probably find me boring, but like, I don't know. I personally like just being laid back and just talking to people. You know, one thing that actually like makes me uncomfortable, like straight up, is when like people start raging and they kind of like play up their rage to the point where they're literally just screaming at their mic. Like, I don't know about you personally, but me, hearing a grown man screaming scares the hell out of me. Like, I don't find that enjoyable whatsoever. Like, I can't. I don't know how some people like that. So, yeah, you're not going to be hearing much screaming from me. Sometimes you will, though. Like, sometimes I do get excited, but it's pretty rare. I remember... Alright. You ever, like, watch a streamer or, like, a YouTuber, like, let's say in the living room or just on speakers for once because you're like, oh, let me just chill, I don't feel like putting headphones on. And the one time that you do watch this person with, like, speakers on, that's when they act so unhinged and scream all the time and you just get so embarrassed. Because that's just polluting your entire... your house. Like, I've had that happen to me before. I remember, actually, Retro and I... Sometimes what we do is that we watch YouTube videos while, like, eating in the living room together. And I remember once he put on Germa. And... this was the one time where Germa was just screaming a lot. And we were just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what? Did he get possessed? I don't know. So, about the whole, like, plushies and pins being available for a limited time, unfortunately, that's not my doing. I would like to look into other ways of doing merch without the stupid time limit thing. And, so I've been working with my network, but I've been waiting on a response from them now. So I'm not sure where that's going. I'd love to do, you know, I'd love to do merch where, like, the stuff is just permanently there, because if I'm being real with you, it's extremely stressful trying to, like, sell things at a certain amount of time, and then there's also people out there who get paid, like, bi-weekly or monthly or something like that, that can't buy the things during that limited amount of time, which is kind of unfair. So, like, yeah, no, it's definitely not the way I want to do it moving forward, but it's kind of my only option so far. But I'll try. I'll try to get that sorted. Would people be allowed to make vocal versions of music? Oh yeah, no, that's completely fine. Yeah, I don't have any problems with that. In fact, I like that. I like when people, like, take my stuff and do something with it that isn't just speeding it up. Dang it. I'm trying to censor myself for YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm gonna sound a little more weirder than usual. God, it's gonna be so weird for some of you people to not hear me curse. It's still gonna slip out, I promise, but... Oh, did I tell you guys? Okay, I know you could have done this math, like, whenever, but, like, I just thought about this. To do the math about, like, each product sold, for every plushie, I get... Wait for it. $3. $3! And for every pin, I get $2. What is this? So, the main reason why I do these merch campaigns is not because of money. I don't get anything off of this. It's so funny. It's just so that you guys can, like, have something. Yeah, $3 freaking dollars. Like, cause here's the thing. At first, when the campaign stuff first started, and I'm pretty sure, like, I don't want to, like, attack Makeshift directly, because, like, I'm sure it's the same with, like, other places, whatever. But, like, Thank you for the super chat, by the way. I appreciate that. Izzy. Yeah. Wait a minute. Izzy? But anyway, as I was saying, at first they used to do 20% cut, unless you sold over 400 or something, then it gets into 30%, which is like widely known, I'm sure. I hope I'm not breaching any contracts. But then they changed it to 10%, and at that point, it's not even a good deal for me. Like, I don't even get that much money out of it. So yeah, it's purely just so that people who are interested in this sort of thing can have like a tangible item from me. That's literally it. Because like money-wise, man, I'm not getting shit. But that's okay. Like, I don't mind it. I just want these to be sold because, you know, there's people who are interested in it, and yeah. Seriously. But either way, I think these pins are pretty cool. That's right, I'm gonna sell it to you even though some of you already bought them. Buy more! I got my prototypes. They look really nice. Little lighter than I would have expected. So maybe they're using a lighter material. I'm not entirely sure what kind of metal this is. I don't know. How loud is Ace's roar? He doesn't really... I mean, when he's isolation, yeah, he roars. In fact, there's an example of that somewhere. Hold on. Let's just hope I don't get doxxed, because every time I open a browser, some shit happens, and I'm just... whatever. Okay. Can I close other tabs? There you go. Yeah, give me a sec. I'm just trying to... where's the browser button? There you are. Okay, let's open some YouTube. And... frick. Here we go. Ew, that's me talking. Hold on. He like roars around here somewhere. Wait, hold on. I think it's in shame. Yeah, this is it. Oh my god, just roar already. There he is. Yeah, I didn't do that though, because I'm not gonna roar. Anyway. Yeah, I think Retro got that sample. I'm not sure where he got it from though. Can you imagine me trying to sound intimidating? That'd be impossible. Well, Retro's heard me angry before. I think he's like the only person that's heard me like genuinely angry. And he told me that he gets scared. Oops. RAR X3. No, I would jump off a bridge. Did I ever tell you how much I love Mario Galaxy? I know I say this every stream. Look. It's a good soundtrack, okay? Good morning. Oh my god, it's morning for you? Oh my lord. Oh yeah, he said from Japan. Okay. Wow. Wait, what time is it over there right now? What time is it in Japan? Huh? Oh. 7:49 a.m. I'm sure there's multiple time zones, but like, Jesus. Time zones are... I forgot to send the freaking tweet. Okay, now Twitter knows that I'm streaming. Jesus Christ, I'm so good at this. You know what's funny? I have a checklist to make sure that I don't miss anything when starting a stream. I still mess up. No, time zones are extremely confusing. I remember being with someone who's from Malaysia who was literally 12 hours ahead of me. So like trying to time things was impossible. We're still good friends now, though, but yeah. Just... if you were offered to make music for a film, would you try it? Maybe. The thing about film scoring is it's like a completely different animal to like making music for video games, because you basically have to time the music to what happens on screen, and that's like, wow. I've done scoring before, and it's yeah, it's definitely a different experience. Found Boston Market meals in Lowe's. Lowe's sells food? What? I think I remember you tweeting that at me, but I think I saw it and forgot to respond. That happens sometimes. Man, I still love Mystery Dungeon music. I just... Okay, the thing with me and Mystery Dungeon music is that I feel like I've exhausted all the songs that people would be interested in. Like, there are some songs that I really want to do, but I just don't know if I can justify. Like, Ant Plains. Well, yeah, Ant Plains and, Craggy Coast is another great one. There's probably more. Foggy Forest? Point is, there's a lot of songs that I want to do, but I feel like a lot of people wouldn't care about, so it's like hard to justify all the effort. Y'all are not kidding about the motion sickness when it comes to VR. Yeah, no, it's something I had to get used to, but it is something that you can get used to, though. I think it depends on the person. I remember actually one of my friends, they bought an Oculus Quest, and I guess they felt sick while playing, but they kind of just ignored it and ended up throwing up on their bed. I felt so bad. Yeah, gross. Don't ignore your stomach when you feel sick, because that's not fun. Take a break when you need to. Yeah. I'm Brazilian. I really like your drawings. I draw? I do draw sometimes, yes. But I feel like you probably aren't aware of the art that I actually draw. Here, let me see if I can find some stuff. My drawings are they're not the same drawings that you see in my thumbnails and such. Here, like, here's an example of one of my drawings. See, I draw, but it's not like anything crazy. So this is one of my drawings. There's probably a lot more. I'm just trying to, like, find the right ones to show. Here's another one. This is what my art actually looks like. I draw very cartoony. I don't know. It's just kind of my style. Here's another one. Oh my god, I draw like on really big canvases too. Yeah, a lot of these have context, but like it'd be a lot to explain. Oh, there was this one time where, you know how like one of my mod, like my FNF mod songs is called Seclusion? Someone said they misread it as seduction, so then I drew isolation, try to be seductive. I don't know, man. I just the ideas that come out of my head. Hey, don't start blushing in chat. Get out of here. Okay. Let me see if there's any more I can send. Yeah, a lot of these are just old. Like this one. This one's really old. Sorry, retro. Oh, God. Angry. But yeah, that's my actual art. I gotta draw more. It's just... It's hard to find the time. And I will say some of what I draw is not something that I could show on here. Alright, before I accidentally show something I'm not supposed to show on YouTube, I'm gonna just close this folder. Alright, so there you go. People actually want to do trades with me? Oh god, no. You'll be completely ripped off. I'm just I'm kidding. No, that sounds like fun. I would do it. Oh god, we've been taken over. We've been taken over by Paraguay. This stream is not really about anything. We can just like, basically, you guys can ask me whatever questions you want, and I'll possibly answer them. It really depends on like how personal they are, and if they're too personal, I just won't answer them. So, yeah, just say whatever you want. Just don't be mean. I'm autistic. I like everything F&F music. Me too. Am I interested in watching a series? So that's the thing, actually. I'm really bad at watching things because my attention span is awful. Oh, I just dropped something. 1 second. My attention span is awful, so that it takes a lot to get me into something. I remember I tried starting like 4 different anime, and I just literally stopped after episode 4 on each of them. Like, I think, I stopped watching Kill la Kill after episode 4, Sword Art Online, and these are like, it really depends, because I've heard really bad things about Sword Art Online. And, it was pretty boring for me, I don't know. Do you know Murder Drones? I've not heard of that, no. Shakes keys. No, stop it! I did well not watching SAO. No, like, I heard, like, things get really weird after a while, and I don't even want to say how weird they get, because it might be TOS, I don't know. You like that fucking Markiplier meme where he's clicking to get your honestly, though, no, you're right. In fact, when I'm in Discord calls, I added this soundboard thing, where you just jingle keys. Here, I'm gonna just join a private call real quick. Oh, that's my join noise. You get every time I join a Discord call, it sounds like this. Listen. Yeah, it's just Ace's chromatic. All right, let me find the thing. Here's the. It works. It works. Hi, Ludrin. Oh yeah, we also got this. And this. Where's the Patrick one? That one's my favorite. Yeah, this one. I also added this one. It's necessary. I'll be honest with you, it's very necessary. Okay, I'll stop being an asshole. If I were to have a favorite snack, what would it be? Snow cones! I haven't had a snow cone in like forever, now that I think about it. No, okay, no, when we were going through like applications for something in Retros Mod, Every time we came across like a bad applicant, I just hit this button. I'm sorry. Okay, see you, Sans. Thanks for coming. I never thought I'd say that. So in New Jersey, I found out they had something called water ice, and it's just snow cones. What? You know what I love? Italian ices. Wait, I don't know how to pronounce it because like when I was a kid, we used to call them ices. Here. And they might look different from the actual ones, but man, I love these so much. Hold on. Back in my day, these used to be 50 cents. I'm serious. Like, we used to, like, in the playgrounds in elementary school, we would, like, crowd around these little carts that would sell these. They were so good. I was, like, begging people for 50 cents just to buy one of these. But, man, I love the rainbow ones. The rainbow ones were my favorite. God, these were so good. Literally, spare change. Like, we are hustling in 4th grade just so that we can buy these. Yeah, the texture is very interesting, but it's, like, super smooth. It's almost like a sherbet, or sorbet, or sherbet. People say them in different ways. I never understood people who say sherbet, though. Like, where's the extra R? I don't know. But yeah, no. It's basically sherbet. You know what else? So in Spanish we call them quimalitos. Or at least in DR we call them quimalitos. But like, they're like these giant things. Oh, hold on. I don't know how to explain it, man. It's literally just frozen juice in like a tube form. Oh, esquimalitos. I forgot the S. Excuse me. In Spanish, like in Dominican Spanish, we shorten everything, right? Like, we don't say esquimalitos. We just say quimalito. Or like, encojonado. We just say cojonao. Anyway, I'm not turning this into a Spanish lesson. These things. Ice pops, that's what they're called in English. I keep forgetting English words sometimes. These things. That's just little... Oh my god. Blue is my favorite. Obviously, blue is gonna be my favorite. But the problem is the plastics of these cut my lips like crazy. Like when I was a kid, I used to always have cuts on the sides of my mouth because of these things. I do like the pink ones too, but fuck the grape. I hate grape. Green is kind of middle of the road for me. Like I could go either way. Same with orange, but red and blue and pink. The best ones for me. We'll take all the grape ones. You know what? We don't waste food here, so I'll give all my grape ones to you. There you go. The plastic Kool-Aid bottles? Oh my god, dude. Wait. Hold on. These ones. I want to buy these again. These are so good. They're probably extremely sugary now that I'm an adult. But if I'm being honest, even though I'm an adult now, I still love sugary things. Like, I do not care, man. I used to actually chew the tops because they still had just a tiny bit of juice left in them. You see it right there, right? Like this little bit of juice in there. And I would chew it out. Oh my god, I used to chew the hell out of these, actually. Let me see. Oh, you know what they... Okay, wait, hold on. I swear. I was trying to look for something, but I think I'm misremembering. Don't worry about it. Anyway, hola. What does Kool-Aid taste like? Sugar water? Like, not much, really. It's extremely sweet. It's straight up just sugar. Like, the thing about American sweets and, like, just snacks in general is that it's packed with flavor to the point where it's, like, verging on a little too much. But the thing is, we're used to it. So, it would probably kill a medieval child, but it wouldn't be sweet enough for us. I'm kidding. What was that whole meme about, like, it would kill a medieval child? I just... What is that about? Does it even have any historical context, or is it just a funny? Yoo-hoo? Oh my god. So, the funny thing about Yoo-hoo... So, for those who don't know, Yoo-hoo is literally just chocolate mixed with water. Because, like, you can actually keep it out. You don't have to refrigerate it, because it doesn't have milk in it. So, it's basically just chocolate and water. And then, I stayed away from these, mainly because I can only remember when my mom talked about how they used to buy Yoo-hoo when they were kids, and that my uncle had the worst diarrhea possible after drinking this. And I was like, yeah, I'm not touching these. Sorry. I think it's because the amount of added stuff, processed, and chemicals would probably destroy a medieval kid's body. Oh my god. Yeah, I was never really a huge, like, chocolate milk person growing up either. Like, I used to drink it a lot when I was a kid, but you ever have... Okay. Do you have, like, a kind of food where, you ate it once, got really sick, and never touched it again because of that? It's almost like trauma bound to that food. Because I've had... That was me with chocolate milk. Like, when I had school chocolate milk, and I, like, had a stomach virus with that, I never drank school chocolate milk again. Like, it was just... No. Fridays? Oh no. Ah, fish. Oh, for a while it was called, what was it, Nutty Buddy? These things. So one day, I think I was like 10 years old, and I got one of these from the grocery store, or like from the corner store, whatever. And I ate it, but I think I may have eaten too much that day or something because I got sick, and I'm not gonna say the rest, but I haven't touched these in like 10 or 15 years because of how long, like, because of like associated getting sick with these. Recently I've been eating these again, but like, yeah, it took a long time for me to come back to it. Oh god. These are great. No, they were great. It's just that, like, you know, that the thing about humans and, like, association, it just... yeah. White chocolate was basically like that for me. Got sick of it and never touched it again. Ah. God, I actually kind of like the white Hershey bars, I'm not gonna lie. That might be blasphemous, I'm not gonna Oh, speaking of which, speaking of chocolate, I finally saw these at my local Walmart. It's called Tony's. Like, I actually saw these and I'm like, oh my god, I've been seeing these all over like shorts and stuff, like YouTube shorts. And I finally got to have one. These are pretty good, but like, I wouldn't say they taste all that much different from your standard American chocolate. Like, it was good though. Like, I wouldn't say it's like bad or anything. But apparently it comes from the Netherlands. Yeah, I mean, like I said, standard chocolate. I love it. I do have lactose intolerance. I can't eat ice cream because it hurts my tummy. Oh, you know they actually sell pills that... Okay, wait. I'm not advertising drugs. Hold on. No, but basically, lactate... Like... Here. I've been meaning to try these too, but Retro actually, he gets these, where it's basically like an enzyme that helps you digest lactase? I forget what it's called. And they sell them in chewable forms, though I have yet to try it, but I've seen these in stores. I wonder like if anyone's ever tried these. But yeah, that apparently helps you with that. Lactose. I actually have some of these because I was dealing with some problems with my stomach and I thought maybe I could have been lactose intolerant, but I think that I might have ended up debunking that about myself. Oh yeah, wasn't there like a statistic? Hold on. Yeah, so I think from what I heard, only a third of the world's population actually keeps their resistance to lactase. God damn it, I'm sorry. So basically, like 67% of people end up being lactose intolerant as they get older. So that's a pretty interesting stat. Syrup? Oh god, that sounds gross. You eat tacos tonight? Ooh, that sounds great. I love tacos. Now, I like all kinds of tacos. I don't discriminate. The real Mexican kind and even the fake American kind. I actually like those. What do tacos taste like again? Alright, you're British. Hold on. Just kidding. Oh yeah, and I think there was like a statistic that said 25% of people of the world's population is gets car sick or like motion sick in general. So I hope I don't fall under that, but I have gotten car sick a couple times before. So that's not a good Lactose intolerance is the normal of humans. Resistance is a relatively modern phenomena brought about by European domestication of cows. So yeah, the more you know. But yeah, it is actually normal to be lactose intolerant. It's so funny. I was never a milk person growing up. The only time I would consume milk of any kind is as an ingredient or like in cereal. Like I was just never the kind of kid that like drank a cup of milk. And that's why I'm 5'7". That and because I'm Latino, but you get the point. You know what's funny though? Like I used to be so self-conscious about my height when I was in high school. But like now as an adult, I walk around and like I feel normal. It's so funny, like the difference between someone who's 5'7" and like 5'10" is so negligible when you're like actually out in the open. I said 5'7" or like 173 centimeters, like 1.7 meters tall. If you actually use metric for that. You know what's funny? Even people from Europe just say, oh, I'm 6 foot or something. Like, I don't really hear anyone say their height in meters. Yes, you are taller. A lot of people are taller than me. And that's why I made Ace 8 feet tall. I'm just kidding. No, I just like the idea of, like, gentle giants. That's kind of my, my weak spot. Alright, I just read this message here. I can eat a lot of stuff, but I absolutely refuse to go back to the Cheesecake Factory because everything was insanely greasy. Cake too. Huh. Make him a skyscraper? Alright, hold on. Some of you guys are into macro, and I can tell. Okay. Behave, behave. No, no, don't bring that here. We're supposed to be family friendly. To an extent. Family friendly can be very boring. I do like size different. Oh my god, why are we talking about this? No, we gotta bring up the adult topic. I'm kidding. Alright. You guys like my little adult topic prop? I made that myself. Sorry. I gotta be a little more family friendly. So what did you guys have for lunch today? Do you guys like broccoli? Thank you for the 2.5 years of subs. That's 29 months. Holy crap.
2.5 years. Thanks for
Did I say 2.5 months? I'm a little dumb. Just don't worry about me. I hope I didn't say 2.5 months. You had pizza? I like pizza. Pizza's great. You know what? Yeah, no, I agree. I love broccoli. I just hate the smell. Like, when I steam broccoli, it always be smelling like farts, and I just... It's so gross. Egg sandwiches. That's... You know what? That's a good thing to make, because they're easy, and they're good for you. Eggs are good in protein. It depends on how you cook them, though. Like, if you slather them in cooking oil, they might not be that good for you. But, with a little bit of butter, you know, just a little bit of butter, it's good. It's kind of funny, actually. I remember... I felt like I was taught to hate vegetables because of, like, TV shows and stuff. You know how, like, kids hate vegetables and stuff? But that's because I saw it on TV that kids hate vegetables, so I tried to, like, copy them. But then when I actually tried the vegetables, I was like, hey, these are actually pretty good. Why did they say they don't like it on TV? Like, I remember the whole thing is that all kids hate spinach. Like, that's like the thing. And then when I had it from Boston Market, I was like, hey, that's pretty good. Wait. Ham and cheese, the classic. Preferred boiled eggs, mash them up with some tuna and mayo, and add some crisp lettuce for a sandwich. That sounds like a fart factory, but I would try it though. But the farts would be rancid after that. Oh, I love mushrooms, especially in like Italian food. Mushrooms in Italian food, amazing. Like in lasagna with spaghetti. Fantastic. Okay, Mario. Excuse me, go fuck it yourself. Where's that vine? Oh my god, I need to find it actually, it's so funny. Hold on. You guys want to watch Vine compilations together? Okay, there was some charm to Vine, but like half the time I'm kind of just like I have a straight face because they're corny, but like it's okay, honestly. I just hold on. I'm gonna have to find it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I need to lower the volume though. Oh, you actually have a volume knob in shorts? Since when? Bro, what? Okay. Alright, hold on.
Parks in the middle of the fucking road. Excuse me, can you move your car, please?
Excuse me, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Who let grandma on the street? God damn it. Okay. Lasagna is really just pasta in cake form. So true. Excuse me, go fuck it yourself. I want to make lasagna now. Oh. Speaking of which, actually, well, speaking of lasagna, I don't know. Let me see. There's like, let's see if I can find it. There's this video I found yesterday that was like so funny to me. Oh. Sorry, I was reading some DMs. This is a really good remix. So do I just say hi, demon? Hi, demon. There you go. Lasagna spaghetti. Do you think we spell lasagna in Spanish with a ñ? I'm kidding. Wait, hold on. Actually? Oh my god, that's true. Guys, I just made a shocking discovery. Mira esto. That's how you spell it in Spanish. Lasagna. Or at least that's what Google Translate says. Lasagna. I'm sorry. I'll stop teaching you guys my fucked up Spanish. Gavin, why did you spam my DMs with 3 TikToks? What are you doing? Never go on Google in May 2024. Oh yeah, so like, I think, what the hell is going on? Can I even, I don't think I can play that on stream. Oh, I love this song. No, no more spamming my DMs. Stop it. Go to bed, all of you. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Hold on. It is 7. I don't care. Go to bed. Every time I take my bills, wait, every time I take my pills, it's bedtime. Because it makes me sleepy. So, is that how anxiety pills work? They just make you sleepy and that's how you overcome anxiety? Man, this shit sucks. I needed to take mine, but I'm gonna get sleepy. And it's not a good idea to be sleepy on stream. Ooh, Mauville. I like Mauville. You've been up for 28 hours. I'm gonna hit you with a shovel, so you go to sleep. I was gonna say hammer, but that would kill you. At least a shovel would just knock you out. A hammer is just too much concentrated force on, like, one single point. How long have you progressed in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom? Oh, dude. I still have yet to come back to it. Okay. I'm gonna be real with you, okay? So, my biggest reason why it's really hard for me to play Tears of the Kingdom right now, and it's such a spoiled brat reason, I played Breath of the Wild at 1440p, 120 frames per second, and when I switched to Tears of the Kingdom, it looked like hot shit. I'm sorry. It was so hard to play. But that's not the only reason. I just get distracted very easily. I just wish Nintendo would just invest a little more in hardware. Just a little more. But we are gonna get the Switch 2 next year. And because my Switch is from 2017. And this thing is like on its last legs. I remember this poor thing was overheating when I was playing Splatoon 3. Oh yeah, no, I'm waiting on a patch that'll run, why is there noises in the soundtrack? Sorry. I'm waiting on a patch that allows Tears of the Kingdom to run at 120. In, my very much, legitimately acquired copy on PC. Shh. I think there's a 60 FPS patch though, so it should be enough for me to play fine at now. The copy I dumped, yeah, sure, absolutely. I do have a legit copy though, and I cannot believe they charged $70 for that. I play it on PC just for the Wolf Link. You would, man. Of course you would. You know, does anyone know how to import their own models into games? Because I've seen someone import their furry model into Yakuza, and like that sounds amazing. I want to import like the Ace model into games now. That sounds like fun. Can you imagine like a whole stream of playing as Ace in Yakuza or some shit? I would totally fucking do that. That sounds like fun. Pretty sure I have a moddable Switch. Might do it once the Switch 2 is out. You know what? That sounds like a good idea. Just have some fun while it's not supported anymore. Because you know damn well, Ace in GTA. You know damn well Nintendo is gonna stop supporting it like that right after the Switch 2 comes out. Assassin's Creed Ace? I don't know how to import models, unfortunately. Just seeing his fat ass climb up buildings, that's sorry. This guy can get your model in-game or would at least know how to, just message him about it. Oh god. Me just bugging this random guy, he'll be like, who the fuck are you? Why are you talking to me? Just kidding. Ah! Oh my god. I got jump scared by vagina because I hate Twitter. I went to my stream announcement and someone did the whole nudes in bio thing. They just posted a picture of their whole cooch out. God damn it. I got pussy blasted. Yeah, it's a whole new thing with Twitter where like there's a bunch of porn bots everywhere and they just post on random things. Good job, Elon. Amazing website. Look. I like both men and women and everything in between. But there's a time and place, alright? And now when I'm streaming, where OBS can just randomly screen share whatever window I have open right now, not a great idea to be pussy blasted. Anyway, here's some cute fan art. There, it's drawn by, I'm Yamira, what, I am underscore Yamira on, Discord, or sorry, on Twitter, sorry. Yeah, cute. Completely out of character, but I don't care, I like this. It's cute. Yeah. Let me see if there's any more stuff that people have sent me. Because nowadays, I haven't really had much of a chance to just thank people for the art that they do for me. Which is kind of a shame, because I don't want to seem like I'm ungrateful. But, like, I do see it, and I do love it. She wasn't covering her boobs, though. I think. I don't know, I took a glance, and I just... Let me go to the fan art channel of my Discord. And see if there's any stuff I can show. Oh, my neck hurts looking at that monitor. Ah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. Yeah, you guys are creative as hell with the fan art. Look at this. Like, goddamn. This is sick. I love when people draw Ace badass like this. Like, that's really cool. Oh my god, look at his freaking smile here. This one, the badass art that I just showed is by, Solanel on Discord. And this one's really cute. I like this one. This is by... Winger Shark? I'm sorry, I'm really bad at reading things. I was not a reader growing up. But yeah, look at his smile though. Smug bastard. What else we got? Is that Ace as a Kirby? Oh my god. Look at this one. Hold on. Oh, that's a really big picture. Look at Ace as Kirby. Ace Lanch Kirby. Ice Shot, Ice Breath, Ice Claw, Ice Barrier. He has a versatile ass moveset. Look at this. Little guy. Little round guy. Oh, here's another one. Fototeta. 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 No fototeta? ¿Por qué no fototeta? I can't do it so fast like that. I cannot speak Spanish that fast. Yeah, you guys do a lot of silly fan arts. Look, this one's really nice. Look at this one. I think that the style is really cute here. I like this one. Look how wide he is. He's a big boy. Yeah. It's Wide Boy Wednesday. We can't be drawing Ace like a skinny twink anymore. This is a really nice song. Oh no. Darkwood, please stop twerking. Now's not the time. That one was by Bones. Because Bones always be drawing shit like that. The fuck? Sorry, I'm just looking through the... Who? Who the fuck drew Boy Kisser Ace? I hate it here. No, no. This one... You will be banned. I will ban you from my server for this one. No, this is an offense. I'm calling the police. Disgusting. Absolutely horrid. Now, SpongeBob Ace, however, this is better. I'm happy with this one. Igualito, míralo. You weren't the first one, yeah. Alright, I'll show you Genesis's. Genesis's. Why is there two of these? Why do I have two of these? What are you guys trying to say? I think you referenced the same thing too. Yo, his legs though, he been working out. Like, look at this. Literally the same reference. That's crazy. I do love SpongeBob games though. I would totally like run through the entire series of SpongeBob games. And yes, Genesis does have context. There's a reason why Genesis did that. So, okay, for those who don't know, especially on YouTube, Genesis, who is in the Twitch chat right now, is modeling a 3D model for me. And they're trying to do one of the suits, like the suit from the Heart-Based remix, and this is what they have so far. And he said it looked like SpongeBob. And he's right. He looks like SpongeBob. Oh my god. Bob Esponja. Alright. Oh, this one's cute. I like this one. a really cute art style. Look at that. He's just a little guy. Does anyone here speak French? I don't speak French. But, someone drew a French meme with Ace. So anyone who speaks French, here's that. I'm sorry, I don't get the context because I don't speak French. Yeah, sorry. I chose, oh, I learned Spanish, not French. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Oh yeah, Ace is a little kid. This one's really cute. So, the thing about the shirt that says 18 on it, it actually calls back to a memory I had when I was a kid, where I had a shirt that said 18, but when I looked down, I saw it as 81. But my stupid ass brain as a child didn't realize that it actually said 18. So I would argue with my family back and forth. I was like, no, it says 81. Because when I look down, it says 81. I don't know. Kids are silly. Yeah. I was a hard-headed brat back then. I still am. To an extent. There are some times where you ever like argue so hard on something and then later realize how wrong you are, and then you look back and you're like, oh my god, that's so fucking embarrassing. I have a memory like that and I hate it. It keeps popping up in my brain even though it happened like 3 years ago. Bro, there was a time where I died on a hill where I was wrong. My brain won't leave me alone. I don't even want to say it. It's so embarrassing, bro. Especially as a scientist. I've already said too much. Check in general. Which general? How many generals? Oh no. What is... Oh. What the hell? Hey guys? This is apparently a pillow? Where is it? Where can I buy it? Where can I fucking buy it? Revealed as flexi. Okay. Where do I buy it? Tell me now. In Japan, I don't want to go there. That's a long flight. What is it, like 24 hours? Actually? How? Oh my god, 18 hours and 25 minutes. Ugh. I don't want to go on a plane for that long. Has anyone been on a plane ride for longer than like 5 hours? Do you literally just sit there the whole time? Like, is there... You just sleep. Okay. Oh my god. That sounds painful. Like... The thing that sucks about me is that I cannot sleep unless I'm lying down. I cannot sleep sitting down. I remember once I was in a car ride from going to New York to Florida, and my family's the type that never stops. So I was just there, just leaning forward. My neck hurt so bad when I woke up because it was just leaning forward for like 4 hours. Ugh, it was awful. But yeah, man, I can't imagine being in air... Because, like, the longest plane ride I've ever been is, like, about 5 hours or so. But, yeah. Oh, Jesus. But I've been on planes a lot. And it's pretty decent. But you gotta... I would say you gotta make sure that the people you're with are sitting next to you. Because sitting next to strangers on a plane ride is very awkward. Like, I feel awful even just asking for them to get up so I can go to the bathroom. Oh yeah, right, there's some planes that do movies and stuff. Here. There's this, like, super eerie picture I took when I was moving from Texas to Florida. Look at this. This is probably one of my better pictures. It looks really cool. With the little Dutch angle, too. What's it called? Liminal space? Yeah, but no, it's genuinely so breathtaking when you fly over a city, like, at night. Like, look at this. Bro, where the fuck my Uber taking me? I'm kidding. Yeah. Get Rainbow to geoguess it? Oh no. I wonder if there's a geolocation on this image. I don't think so, because I think I was on airplane mode. Well, you kind of have to be, but, you know. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be. It's January 5th, 2021, though. So I think this was... I was coming back from visiting my family for New Year's. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, I want to go back to traveling again, though. Traveling is fun when you have the money for it. I remember when I was on a boat ride, and I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty scary image. Like, this is my first time on a boat ride, and I took a picture, and like, man, I don't know how I feel about this. This looks scary. Yeah, I mean, it is a pretty picture, though. Had I not run into ghost pirates? Luckily, I was pretty close to the coast of Houston. That's where we were sailing. I thought I was gonna get sick, but yeah, it was fine. It was actually pretty fun. I think I have a video of it somewhere. Let me see. Though, to be fair, there are people talking in background, and I don't remember what they said. It could be about something personal, and I wouldn't know. Eh. This was back in 2020. Either way, hey, look at that. Assassin's Creed brain rot, my favorite. I still need to continue the series because I stopped at around, Syndicate. Because I played every Assassin's Creed game up until Syndicate, and then I got so burnt out. If you ever want to travel to Japan, where do you plan to experience there besides Tokyo? You know, I'd love to see the mountains of Hokkaido. Like, something I realized when I traveled to Colorado, like 5 years ago, is that I love mountains. Like, it's just such a pretty sight. Like, here. I don't know if I can find any. Like, look at this, man. It's just so pretty. I have more pictures, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to... In fact, we're planning to move to Colorado one of these days. We just want to save up some more money so that we can afford it better. Because Colorado's actually kind of expensive. But like, imagine just walking to your backyard and just seeing this. I would feel... I don't know. But yeah. What a pretty state it is. Used to watch while high. Oh, you say that because Colorado? Because you're right. Just kidding. Oh, you know, just casually walking. Well, we're not walking. I was in a car when I took this picture, so I was safe. But like, seeing that up close was definitely a new experience for me. Like, I've never seen animals like these anywhere where I lived. You can't tell if it's a coyote or a wolf or... I'm not sure. Wolf. You know some people say woof? It's a woof. I think that's like a northeastern thing. And here's another one. Retro's parents were driving me through the mountains, and we just, you know, just a casual animal walking by the cars. Okay. No, but it's such a pretty state. Like, I would love to live here. The only thing that was keeping me from living in a more northern state is proximity to family, but now that I'm, like, almost 27, I think it's time for me to, like, move on from that mentality and just kind of go my separate ways. Like, I love my family, don't get me wrong. Sometimes they piss me off, but at the end of the day, it's my family and they're not horrible to me, so, you know. But... I kind of want to just... I kind of want to carve my own path, you know what I mean? Like, I want to have my own adventure. Because my family's been living on the East Coast my entire life, and probably all of our entire lives. And, I don't know, I want to explore more. I want to see more of the world than just the East Coast, you know what I mean? My day's been alright, just been vibing. Haven't really been doing much, just talking about random stuff. But like, I want to see the West. I want to see, like, Seattle. I want to see Las Vegas. I almost said New Vegas. I did move to Texas for 1.5 years, and that was a very interesting experience. Like... just being so far away from my family was pretty scary because I was only 23 years old. But like, just carving my own path and being in a place that was unfamiliar was an experience that I don't feel like I can replace. You know what I mean? It's like an experience I feel like everyone deserves at least once. I've been to about 17 different states so far. Because I love road trips. Road trips are my jam. Here, let me see. Yeah, so I have this chart where I marked all the states that I've been in. And here we go. So, I've been through all these states so far because I've lived in New York for most of my life. I've stayed in places like Pennsylvania, Massachusetts. Obviously, I've lived in Florida. I've lived in Texas. I've spent a night in Louisiana, Mississippi, Colorado. I visited Retro there. And I actually stayed a night in North Carolina as well, so this is pretty outdated. But yeah, these are all the states I've been in. What's your question? And like, here's the thing, right? A lot of the United States look very similar, but they still have their distinct little things. Like, okay, for example, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the Gulf Coast states, like Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Arkansas, if you count that, they all look very similar. But when you see places like Florida versus Texas, and versus Colorado versus New York, you can definitely tell a difference. Like Florida has a lot of green everywhere. Like you see trees, overgrown grass, bushes, tons of vegetation everywhere. Texas, at least Dallas where I lived, was a concrete jungle. Like even more so than New York, because at least New York plants trees on their streets. Colorado though is like a completely different animal. Like just, you have a view of the mountains from anywhere. It's crazy. But to be fair to like Mississippi and Alabama, I've only been to like bits and pieces of it. Well, I've been up Alabama, or sorry, not Alabama. I've been up in Mississippi. Here I am pointing with my mouse as if you can fucking see it. Whatever. Shut up, Genesis. I'm going to throw water at you. I know Sonic doesn't like water, so let me get a bucket. Hold on. Yeah, I've been to Massachusetts for, PAX. PAX East. In, 2017. That was the year I went. Yeah. That was when I first met Retro in real life, too. It was very awkward. Let me see. Oh yeah. Also, the most I had to pay for a toll in any state that I've ever been to was, of course, New York. I had to pay $16 to get on the Verrazano Bridge. What the fuck? Like, that's so much. Just to go on a bridge. Yeah. It was cool, though. Okay, look. Here. How do you spell Verrazano? Fuck. Verrazano. Okay. This was October 25th, 2022. Okay. Let me take a look. Let me find it. October. October 20th, 24th. There's this really cool picture I took of the Verrazano Bridge. Yeah, this is it. Check this shit out. Okay. So it's gonna be hard to see at first. It's like, it's just a normal road. But if you zoom in, the fog was so thick that it covered this bridge. Completely. Like, that's how thick the fog was. And it was, like, Silent Hill levels of shit. And when I was on the bridge itself, man, it was even spookier. It was, like, disappearing into the fog. Look at this. That's crazy. But yeah, road trips are fun. They really are. Isn't loading? What do you mean? Okay. Oh, yeah. Also, driving in New York City made me want to kill people. By the way, guys, you guys want to see Versus Ace Week 1? In real life? There it is. It's a real place. That was my old apartment when I was a kid. There you go. Alright, don't get rainbow on this. I'm kidding. It's seen better days. But... Oh yeah. I remember when I was driving, I think I was driving back home, and I had a little friend with me. I found this Cubone plush at a GameStop, and it's actually bigger than life size, which is funny. It did cost a pretty penny. It was like 60 bucks, but I still have him. He's over there. He's cute. I saw him at a GameStop, and I was like, I had to get it. It was one of those stupid impulse buys. So I had company while I was driving for 18 hours. Ah, man. So I went to the grocery store, like, before I left New York, because I was visiting there for a bit to, like, see some family. Before I left, I decided to take one last walk through the grocery store I used to always go through as a kid. And it's just, man, it was so weird seeing how much it changed over the years. But, yeah. We actually had to you know, for the meat section, you actually have to walk through the freezer itself. So it's just, you're in the freezer with all the meats and stuff. It's not like just a little shelf, like a refrigerated shelf. So that's something I forgot about. I might be driving for over 13 hours soon, and I'm not ready for it. I don't know how you do it. Basically, try not to die. Just kidding. Okay. If I'm being real, I put the car on cruise control to, like, rest my legs, because most of the time you're just gonna be on an expressway. Okay, die. No, but for real, you just put it on cruise control and just relax. Like, you just obviously keep your eyes on the road, keep your hands on the steering wheel, and make sure your legs are near the brake just in case you need to do an emergency stop. But, like, once you do that, it's gonna take so much pressure off. Loud ass music. Anyway, it's gonna take so much, like, pressure and tiredness off your legs, because you're gonna feel it. You are going to feel it. And make sure to make stops. There's gonna be a lot of like rest stops along the way, depending on where you're going. And it's a good idea to just stop for a bit, stretch your legs, take a piss. Don't take a shit, because that is the worst thing. It depends, it depends. No, but man, absolutely personal experience. Let me tell you, when I tried to take a shit at a rest stop, I was like, okay, let me just... I was already not good, like, about, like, you know, pooping in public bathrooms. I hate it. But I went into one, and I think it was in Alabama. Of course it's fucking Alabama. So I went into one, and then I sat in a stall. And then I was like, okay, it's not so bad. The guy next to me had the most explosive diarrhea I've ever heard in my life. And I wanted to get out of there as soon as possible. It was gross. So, this is what I do. When I'm on road trips, I eat extremely light. And I mean snacks. Snacks to keep my belly busy. That's about it. Like, I don't eat full meals because if I have to take a shit while I'm on the road, it's over. It's over. So eat extremely light. Make sure your belly is not starving, but you know, keep it busy. But at least if you have to pee and you're in the middle of the road, you can just stop on the side of the road and, like, pee behind your door or something. So, like, people don't see it. But, like, taking a shit... Yeah, eat light. As light as you possibly can. Yeah, there's my advices, I guess. Oh yeah, after about maybe 8 hours or so, 8 hours is probably where I would recommend taking a break. If you can even make it to 8 hours. Obviously, you know, pace yourself. Don't push yourself too hard. I think 8 hours is a sweet spot where you want to, like, find a hotel and, you know, sleep for the night. But here's another thing. When you're looking for a hotel room, you make sure you look for that hotel room at, like, 4 p.m. or something like that, so that you actually have a full night. Because once, I actually found a hotel room at 5 a.m. Yeah, they don't care. You just paid $80 for 4 hours of sleep. Don't do it. Don't make that mistake. Do you sometimes sing songs or do vocabulary exercises? Yeah, I sing. I be singing. It's been a while since I sang, at least on YouTube. Like, I mean, I sing all the time at home. Here, look, let's listen to one. There's like a playlist where there's songs with my vocal, right? Am I really gonna do this to myself? Of course I am. It smells like graham crackers in here. Oh right, I think I threw away a pack of cookies that were kind of stale. Here it is. Which one do I want you to hear? Here's one. Ah, shit, hold on. Oh my god, I just want to unmute. I can make a promise. I can make a plan. I can make a difference. This is old, but, you know. I can make an effort if I only understand. But I can make a change. I can make a change. Okay, that's enough. Honestly, this is not my best. Huh. This actually is not my best. Oh, this one's really old. This one's from 2017.
lost on this tired old street. Mark corners where we used to play.
Yeah, okay.
Toss trace our tired old feet in circles as we pace our time away.
Yeah, I use autotune, shut up. Okay. Anyway. What were we talking about? Road trips? Oh yeah. Don't take a shit on the road. There's my advice. Oh. Where was this? Was this in Maryland? Of course it was in Maryland. Sorry, I can't show this actually because it's just... Someone scratched the N-word hard R into a public bathroom in like Maryland. I'm not sure what that was about. Another picture I took on my road trip. People get brave when they know they don't have consequences. Alright, what other shit do we have here? Forgot about that. I can't show that. Oh my god, this is my favorite. Okay, take a look at this image real quick. It's gonna take a while to get it. Okay. So here's the joke. Basically, there's nothing to get here. It's a deliberately confusing picture. Basically calling everyone a furry. That's the whole thing. It's supposed to be confusing so that everyone is called a furry. That's it. Yeah. I love that image so much. It's kind of like the same vein as like, are you gay? And then someone's like, no. And then they're like, does your mama know you're gay? Or something like that. And then if you answer yes or no, you're still gay. Like, I don't know. It's stupid, but... I can't show some of these memes. I need to find more out of context. You ever like change your nickname in a server and you kind of forget? So when you come back, you kind of get jump scared by it. I forgot. I forgot I changed it to that. Oops. What other stuff do we have? I forgot when I sent a friend who lives in Brazil, I sent them a package and I tried to write something in Portuguese. I don't think this is correct, but there you go. It was an Ace plushie that I had left over, so I sent it to them. I think it says something like, "You're going to Brazil," and he's like, "No." And then Brazil's like, "Hi." There you go. He's very scared because he's going to Brazil. I do wonder if he actually got the package, because I don't know. I actually don't know. Oh my god. Look at this one. Willy Wonka, if he was from New Jersey. That actually is a fucking Jersey fit. I cannot with this. Oh, my neck hurts because I keep looking at the other monitor so that I can look at pictures to send to you. My cat! My cat! You guys want to see my pussy? Here you go. Look at him. That's a really good picture of him. Look at his big old eyes. God. He's just a weird little guy. Oh my god, my favorite phenomenon about, like, you know, British people and Christmas, or just anyone from the UK in general and Ireland and such, is that their gifts, like the gift that people get when their family members have no idea what to get them, is this. It's just in the United States we call this Axe body spray, but in Europe I believe it's called Lynx. And it's the funniest shit, because every time I have friends from the UK, they all just get this shit. Like, I'm not joking. Look at this. I asked Dave, who's Irish. He got that. I asked Dax, who is British. He got that too. I asked Jay, who's also British. And he got it too. It's just so universal. Like, what the fuck? It's so funny. Like, what the hell? It's all just Axe or Lynx, yeah. They all get it. We got a bunch of doodles from Genesis. They got tired of modeling Ace's giant tits, so we just There's just him being a scrunkly. Thank you. This is one of those out of context arts that I would post after stream and be like, you only get it if you were in stream. And then we make people feel bad for not joining. Okay. Damn, I'm getting hungry. But I did make pot roast yesterday. The great thing about it is if you have a crock pot or like one of those slow cookers, whatever, is that they sell these pot roast kits, right? Okay, hold on. Pot roast. And these are great because basically what happens is you can cook these on low for like 8 hours and the meat comes out so tender because it's been like cooking very slowly. And it's one of these things. It got all the vegetables and the seasonings in one pack. You just dump it all in there and come back after you sleep. Just kidding. But no, but these are decent. The thing is, it kind of needs some extra stuff. Sometimes I add some extra seasonings or even like hot sauce, and I make it with some rice. Amazing. I love like the combination of soup and rice because sancocho. We have this type of stew in Dominican Republic we call sancocho, which is, you know, it's like a bunch of different meats and vegetables just tossed into it's something that we eat a lot in Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico and stuff. And we get this with a side of rice and maybe some avocado. Bro, this is fantastic. I love this so much. That's why I love the combination of rice and soup. Now, I'm making myself hungry talking about that. I kind of want some. Sancocho. Which language do you prefer singing in songs? English, Spanish, or both? I don't really have a preference, no. There's a lot of Spanish songs that I love singing. Only in the shower, but... I would sing for you guys more, but I don't know how copyright works, and it's so annoying. It's stupid, too, because music is meant to be shared, you know? But, you know, corporate crap, all that garbage. Yeah, singing in the shower. That's a very normal thing to do. I'll be singing all of my childhood Spanish songs to you, and everyone will leave. I don't eat pot roast due to me eating pot roast made by a family member, but the meat was undercooked and I was sick for days. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, no. So actually, I remember I visited a family member up in like upstate New York, and that family member cooked mondongo. Now, if you don't know what mondongo is, it's an acquired taste, let's say. It's made from tripe, slow cooked with vegetables. I'm reading like a thing. It's basically made out of tripe, which is like, I think the stomach lining of some kind of animal. Essentially, not my thing, personally, and I never touched it, but my uncle did. That same uncle that got diarrhea from Yoo-hoo, unfortunate. He got very sick from eating that mondongo, and that basically made me swear off of it for the rest of my life. I do not care who cooks it. I'm not eating that shit. I'm sorry. I'm not. I am not risking it. If it's not properly cleaned, I don't care. I'm not eating that. My favorite video game. It's a tie between Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy or Outer Wilds. I love Outer Wilds. If you haven't played Outer Wilds, here. It's basically a space exploration game, which is kind of like a Metroidvania, where you essentially unlock new areas, but it's based on how much you know about the area. Like basically, the more you play the game, the more you know about the universe, and then you can like backtrack to previous planets and discover new things. It's such a fantastic game that I want more. I want more games like this so badly. Yeah, the first Jak and Daxter is absolutely goated. I've replayed it and 100%ed it like I don't know how many fucking times. Also, hey Mumor, it's been a while. Road trips and food. Yeah, I'm glad that's the topics that we've talked about instead of some of the other usual topics. Da, 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 da. No, dude, no, not, no size difference. Not this time. Facebook is a completely different breed of social media. It is with great sadness in my heart that my 49-year-old son Shane died this morning. They probably thought that emoji was crying, but it's laughing, and that looks... I've been doing alright, thank you. I hope you're doing well too. Oh my god. I forgot about this meme. So true. Did you play Darkwood? I've never heard of it. Let me see. It's a survival game? Oh no, you lost me. I'm joking. Oh my god, my neck hurts. I need to look forward. I forgot. Look man, I love foggy mornings so much. Like, check this shit out. Like, there's just something about it, like the eeriness is just so cool to me. This is like a lake that has a bunch of buildings on the other side, but you can't even see them. Like, it's crazy. But I don't know, I like it a lot. Also, it's bad to feed ducks bread. Remember that. They can't eat bread. So, don't be feeding your ducks bread. These out of context screenshots are so funny. Small price to pay, and then the auto complete says my for or $479. I don't know why. I forgot the context for that one. Alright. Get out of here, out of context screenshot. Did you play or hear of Dungeons and Dragons? I've played like once or twice, but my attention span does not let me. Like it's not good for stuff like that. Oh, you guys remember the story I told you about how we accidentally got into a 5-star restaurant without, or a fine dining restaurant without realizing it? Yeah, we were not joking about the total. Here, I just took a picture of the receipt. I'm trying to see if there's any, like... Okay. Yeah, this was our total. We did not expect that at all. So, to give extra context, basically, Retro's mom gave us a $100 gift card to, like, any restaurant we could, we want to go to. And it was a restaurant parent company or something that has 4 different restaurants. And we went to 3 of those before, but we saw a new one called Fleming's. And we were like, oh, we've never been to this place before, so let's check it out. So when we went in there, we went to this restaurant, and then we saw that everyone was dressed really nicely, and we were like, this place is really fancy looking, but we'll play it by ear. So we went in there, and the waiting staff was on it. They were constantly making sure that we were okay. The service was excellent. And we were like, okay. And then we finally got handed the menus. We saw the prices of those menus, and we were like, $50 for a fucking steak? What? I'm used to paying $20 for one. And so it was so bad that we tried to split it aside. Like, we tried to split aside. So that's what the potatoes are for. And Retro, of course, him being the fat fuck that he is, got quite a bit of food. And when we saw the total, $275, that $100 gift card didn't do shit for us. So we had to, yeah, we had to pay for the rest. That was insane. So we were like, okay, we're never going there again. Like, it's a nice experience, but not $275 nice, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not our thing. Yeah. Retro needs to stop being big. There you go. Here's another silly picture of my cat. He's a very wide boy. Look at this wide boy. Jesus Christ. I'm just looking through my pictures now. Okay, let's close the tabs to the right. Relieve my CPU a little bit, and I just close the fucking... Damn it. Yeah. Get out. Man, YouTube streaming is very difficult. It's hard to keep an audience here. That's okay. I do appreciate the people who have stayed so far. Hello, welcome. Or just here talking about random stuff. And just looking through all the pictures I've ever taken on my phone. Yes, join the Twitch side. We got candy, I guess. Right? We have candy here, right, guys? Maybe not. Okay. I see the most, like, wild takes on Twitter. Where it says... Here, if you can't fit into a 32 waist or less, you're just a fat fuck. I'm a size 34. What the fuck? I'm not even fat. This is twink propaganda right here. What the fuck? I hate it here. Okay. I love these like out of context screenshots because I'm pretty sure this wasn't directed to him, but the way the messages line up, yeah. Whoops. Oh, right, I have to pee. I'll be right back, actually. Okay, is my mic on? Yeah, we're good. Sorry, I was walking out to the bathroom, and the whole apartment was just pitch black. And Retro is wearing a shirt, like a black shirt that says Marvel on it. And bro, all I saw was the lettering that said Marvel, just floating in the darkness. And I had to double take. I was like, am I hallucinating? Like, what? This shit was terrifying. My god. Like, bro, turn on a couple lights while you're navigating the apartment, for God's sake. What other elemental or affinity types powers do you think is great in fantasy or fiction? Oh. So we actually, over the years, we changed what his powers would be. Like, I've changed his powers quite a few times. I went from, at first, he had, like, electricity powers, because, you know, sound deals a lot with electricity and voltages and all that stuff. So that was the first one, and then we moved on to, like, metallic. It's almost like metal bending in a weird way, where he could, like, control the metal content of your body, like, manipulate it to, like, harm you. That was pretty cool. Was it, like, Magneto or something? And, what was the other one? Obviously, sound. Like, you know, the power with sound waves. And then we kind of just settled on ice and time. So, yeah, he's gone through a lot of changes. Of course, that was a stand in JoJo. I don't know anything about JoJo. Did I ever tell you how I wrote a 7 like this before and got in trouble? Yes, I actually got in trouble for writing 7 like this. I was in middle school and like I was told don't write numbers like that. It's foreign. And I'm like, what do you mean it's foreign? Hold on. That's like how my entire family writes the number 7. What the fuck? We get into racism or something? I'm kidding. That 7 is gonna steal your job. So true. I used to write this really zesty way of like writing the number 2. I don't write my 7s like that anymore because I got yelled out of it, but yeah. You ever written like a curvy 2? Hold on. Oh. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Thank you, Google. What the fuck? Yeah. I used to have so much trouble drawing that little bend in 2, so I wrote 2 like this before. Just like that little loop in the number 2. I used to always write my 2s like that. I think I was always just a little zesty, I don't know. Cursive 2. So true. Forgot about that. Ugh. I used to have a journal when I was a kid, and the funny thing about this is that this is the only word where I wrote the G like this, and it's so fucking zesty. Look at this. Look at that G. That is the gayest G I've ever written. I think I was like 7 years old though, so why did I do that? When I looked you up on Twitch, I got the wizard. The wizard? That's the writing number 2. Flamboyance. So true. The Mario Wizard who share my name? Oh, Kamex. Right. That's the one. Also, angsty 13-year-old writing? Like, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to talk here. What was I so mad about? Holy shit. Oh my god. I can't imagine a kid just writing angrily in like a little journal book because their parents pissed them off or something. God knows what I was mad about that day. To be fair, that could be my inner monologue now. True. Same. I do wish I didn't grow up in this weird hybrid era where, like, teachers were still, like, annoying about tech. Because the fact that kids today get to, like, it depends on the school you go to, obviously, but there are some schools that I've heard where they just have all their stuff on a laptop. Like, man, the shit I had to carry back when I was in high school, like, in my backpack, the worst. We did have lockers, but we barely had any time to go to those lockers. So, like, sometimes it just made more sense to carry all of your books. And it was awful. And even in college, I had some, like, boomer-ass professors that were like, we don't like laptops in my class. It's like, but it's so much easier to keep my notes on a laptop. Like, come on. There was a point where I had to retake Algebra 1 when I was a senior in high school. So in 12th grade, I had to take 9th grade math because a credit didn't transfer properly from New York to Florida, so I had to retake it. They gave us iPads to do our work. I felt like a toddler. Like, imagine doing your schoolwork on a fucking iPad. God. Yeah. I mean, okay, I will say though, the tech with iPads, they're great. They're fantastic. It was just so funny doing my schoolwork on an iPad. See, back when I was in elementary school, we actually used, we used to use these. Let me see if I can find a good picture of it. I need a bigger picture than that. Here. I don't know if anyone who grew up in the 2000s, if y'all remember this. Wait a sec, I gotta download it. Yeah. The laptop cart. And you have to remember to plug them back in. But this was back when, like, Macs were plastic white pieces of shit. Oh my god. This was back during these days, when this is what you would see when you talk about Mac. Yeah. These, like, plastic laptops. This is what I used when I was in elementary school. You guys watch Brain Pop when you were in school? Please tell me they still show Brain Pop in school, right? At least in American schools. Yeah, these guys. I used to love watching these videos. Yeah, I remember watching these in like 5th grade. Tim and Moby, the goats. You think there's an FNF mod on that? I'm kidding. Oh my fucking god. Alright, guys, we're gonna be making a Brain Pop FNF mod. Who wants to join me? It's gonna be the most banging soundtrack you've ever heard. God. I break iPads. I mean, dozens of them, and every time I get an iPad, totally like, yep, you're going to heaven, my friend. Sorry. How do you keep breaking iPads? What? Oh, message retracted. Oops. I probably shouldn't have read that out loud. Stop dropping your iPad. I have an iPad. I usually just use it for drawing, honestly. Oh, I love this song. This is a good song. Also, of course they came out with new iPads recently. And the worst part about it is they changed the size of them. So my case wouldn't fit if I bought the new one. But I really want more storage on my iPad. It's really annoying. I remember putting my iPad on a small bench that I got from my family and then holding it with the iPad still and it accidentally fell off. Oh. That's so difficult. Like, it's nerve-wracking too because they're like big and thin. And that's like a recipe for disaster in terms of like durability. I break iPads and I mean dozens every time my parents buy them. Oh my god. I had an iPad Nano. It was so useless. Oh god. iPod Nanos. I remember my grandpa had one of these. Ah, this one. He had the black iPod Nano. This one. You know, for being made out of plastic, these looked really nice. I think the backs had metal at least, but it was like really thin metal. The thing about it is like the tech in iPads is really cool, but I don't really have much use for one. Because it's like a simpler computer. Like if you just browse the web and watch videos or whatever, an iPad would be great for like grandma or something. But if you do a little more than that, it's hard to really justify, especially with how expensive they can get. Yeah. Once I dropped my Chromebook by completely accident while it was closed, and it, like I had a mini heart attack. I get super overprotective when I get something new. Like every time I get a new phone, I do not take the case off of it. But after a while, I tend to get a little more brave. The thing is, I love the feeling of phones when they don't have the case on it, because it just, you know, they're nice. They feel really nice in the hand. But once you drop it, you're gonna regret not keeping that case on, so yeah, I just keep my case on. I don't know if anyone remembered the freaking Otter boxes from back in the day. Here. I don't know if they even still sell stuff, but like everyone had these. Like I remember when I was in high school, people had like tank looking phone cases. Like this was on an iPhone 5. Look at that thing. It's like, what are you protecting? That is such overkill. Look at these. Ridiculous. And these were expensive too. I think they were like 40 bucks. Yeah. I keep saying yeah to like end a sentence. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm hungry. I probably said that a few times before already. If I ever wind up in my grandfather's place again, I need to install an ad blocker for him. Oh no! He has a tendency to accidentally click ads that send him to scam websites. Aww. Yeah, we gotta look after our old people. And children. Because children be falling for that shit too. And then mommy's credit card is overdrafted. And we don't know why. I don't know if you guys remember, there was like a point where microtransactions in mobile games used to be like a whole epidemic, where you would hear about parents who like have like $7,000 charges on their credit cards because their kid decided to go buy like infinite money on, I don't know, Angry Birds or some shit. See, I haven't been hearing as many news stories about this now. I don't know if that's like, if maybe that's because the stories have like slowed down, or maybe they just stopped reporting it. I'm not sure. Last I talked to him, I was asking him about what was wrong, and I could literally hear it in the background. Oh no. Yeah, and you know, this is something that, like, if you have younger siblings that use the internet, this is something you definitely have to be wary of, because the audio of the video, most of the time, doesn't match up with what the video is showing. Like, I remember once, I was like hearing a Nightcore version of Stronger Than You, like the Sans version, and I was like, oh, she's probably watching some, you know, slop, whatever. Then I looked at the image, or like what the video was actually showing, and that's when I found out that YouTube kind of just allows fetish content on it without any like consequences. I won't detail what it is, but like, yeah, I basically had to immediately tell mom. Like, I was like, I don't think you should be watching that. So yeah, be careful what your little siblings and cousins and children are watching, because what you hear is not exactly what you're seeing. This was many years ago though, so yeah. I remember hearing people say there was naked yoga on YouTube. Ew. Yeah. In fact, I remember watching this YouTuber where she was talking about how there are lots of food-related videos where it's like just a bunch of videos where people are baking. So the other way around also happens, where let's say your kid is like watching a video with headphones on, and it's literally just sped up videos of baking products, right? But when you actually listen to the audio, it's like someone talking about their experience of, I don't know, like some weird story that like is inappropriate for children. So yeah, YouTube's not a safe place. Not at all. Oh my god, the Elsa Gate stuff. I forgot about that. Where they would have like Spider-Man in a costume and he's doing like, he's like pregnant and shit. Like, I don't understand. Like, personally, I just don't get why people would put that stuff out in the first place. Like, I don't know, man. Like, do whatever you want as long as it's not harming others, but like, come on. Content farms. It's genuinely a shame how much the internet is being taken over by garbage. Like, you know, you got content farms and stuff on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. So you don't even know if the stuff you're watching is legit. You got Amazon listings that are literally just drop shipped from AliExpress or Alibaba and other sites like that, where it's like really cheap products that break in like a week, all over Amazon. There's other instances of this stuff, and it's just, I really wish that we find like some kind of solution to this stuff soon, because personally, I want to actually shop for good things online. I don't know. What I don't get is why it's almost always Spider-Man. There's hundreds of Marvel movies. That's so true. Everything used to be oh, and Temu. Yeah. Shop like a billionaire. I've never actually went to Temu to like shop for anything because from what I hear, you can find it cheaper on AliExpress anyway. My mom shops on Temu all the time. Wait, what does she even buy from there? How did... What do they have here? My mom does too, and I feel like I would not go to Temu. It feels so fucking sketchy. It absolutely is. Alright, let's search for, oh my god. I'm getting an offer as soon as I enter the website. No, I don't want that. Okay, let's look for a Shure SM7B. Hold on. I don't want to screen share this because Lord knows something inappropriate can pop up, so I don't want to risk that. But wait. So, my current mic is a Shure SM7B, which is a pretty expensive microphone, and it's an industry standard for a reason. I wonder if there's like a shitty knockoff on here somewhere. No, not exactly. They do have SM57s though, which is basically like a budget Shure microphone. Oh. Oh my. Okay, you know what? Okay. As a person who does have some experience record engineering, you do typically use SM57s on snares and electric guitars. I don't know what the hell a bronze drum is. What? What is... What the hell? That's such a random instrument to throw... What? And then percussion is just such a random, like, arbitrary, like, just... I'm not gonna buy anything here. I'm not crazy. But it's $15.98. Fantastic. Oh, and look at this frequency response here. Okay. So this is how we measure how things sound by using a chart. And it basically shows how loud each part of the spectrum is. So from this chart, I can tell you right now, is probably fake, but from reading this chart, there's not going to be a lot of bass response, which is probably good for a microphone. And it seems to be a little bit of sparkle on the high end, which means it'll sound nice and clean. But I'm going to be honest, this is more than likely just fake. Like this graph right here is probably bullshit. Yeah. Also, wait, hold on. Let's take a look at this picture again. What the hell is bumge? What does that even mean? Bumge. Oh, my favorite is, I used to watch this YouTuber, I still do every once in a while, I forget his name, he goes by David, and he buys graphics cards, like computer graphics cards, on, like, Wish, Temu, whatever, and it's the funniest thing, because every time he buys a graphics card that's, like, you know, it's advertised as, like, a 1070, or, like, a 3070, or something like that, it's always a GTS 450. Like, a graphics card from, like, 2010. That's, like, a piece of shit. Like... It's so funny. Oh my god. Like, it's... RTX 4070. Let's see what we can find. Okay, these look a little more legit. This is a 4060 for about $400. Sounds about right in terms of market pricing, but I still wouldn't buy it off TV. Just get it off Amazon or some shit, like, seriously. Anyway, yeah. What's this one? RTX 3060. Okay. What other stuff can we look? How about a KM184? That'd be... Okay, no. Man. I'm looking at random, like, microphones. Do I even bother? Neumann? U87. Yeah, no. Okay. Damn, I wanted to see more blatant ripoffs. I'm just naming off a bunch of like mics that are industry standards. I watched a dude put an RTX 2070 in an old Macintosh. What? That's even possible? I actually have an RTX 2070 lying around. That was what I had before I upgraded. And I did overkill on the graphics card that I currently have, but you know, gaming. Gaming? Any games you guys have been playing lately? Because I really want to start on the Thousand Year Door remake. And because I streamed Thousand Year Door like ages ago, but I didn't beat it, so I want to catch up to myself and then try to stream the rest, maybe. The Thousand Year Door? Yeah, okay. It is the new game, so... Or the new thing, technically. I wouldn't call it a new game. Thousand Year Door almost made me nostalgia cry twice. I get it. Yeah, no, but like I've seen the visuals of the Thousand Year Door remake and it looks great. Like, here. I don't want to like risk spoiling myself, but like look at the lighting and stuff. It looks beautiful. See that? It looks really nice. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It looks like a little LED is shining on top of all this. It's almost like a tiny little paper mache station or something. It looks nice. Resident Alien? I don't think I have. Let me see. Oh, it's a show. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV shows. It looks good. My only gripe with the remake right now is that it's $60. Like, most remakes, I feel like it's hard to justify anything more than 40. 60, you're kind of pushing it. Like, at that point, I would hope there's, like, some quality of life changes, maybe some extra content, something to make it worth that $60, you know what I mean? But it's Nintendo, so they always push it. They did add a lot to it. Okay, that's good. So it's not just like a pretty coat of paint. Laughs in Canadian, the money would... Wait. Canadian Tire money, making it cost 90. Jesus Christ. I thought games used to cost 80 bucks up there. They raised it? Jesus Christ. The new animations are really good, and the quality of life is amazing. That's good. Part of me is a bit sad that they went full on into the papercraft aesthetic. It ties the remake more closely to Sticker Star Onward series, and I'd rather Mentally separate them. Jesus Christ, though. Games costing $90 in Canada is crazy. I'm not sure how you can, like, concentrate me talking while you playing such a story-intensive game. $90 after tax, gotcha. Remember when games were $50? I miss 2010. Trying to pull together $50 so I can buy Mario Galaxy 2. Ah, good times. Oh yeah, I heard there's new music, right. They included the Japanese Vivian storyline too. Oh yeah, I remember about that. Dude, it's so hilarious seeing people on like Twitter and stuff screaming like Nintendo has gone woke. Like, oh my fucking... It's so pathetic. I'm... To be honest with you, I am waiting for an industry crash so that we can like reset again, because things have been getting quite out of hand in terms of like the gaming industry and everything. I can't say I'm too knowledgeable about it, but from my observations, it really does seem like a crash is around the corner. I kind of just want these shareholders and execs to like, you know, I need them to have a wake-up call. Because, I mean, the whole thing about, I mean, we've been dealing with this for at least 10 years at this point, where, you know, rushing to market because holiday season and fixing it later with patches, devs getting the brunt of the problems because shareholders are forcing them to, like, do shitty business practices. On top of, this is just a me thing probably, but I hate that they're trying so hard to make games into movies. If I want to watch a movie, I'll watch a fucking movie. I want to play a video game. Like, I don't know if anyone shares that sentiment with me, but like, that's one thing I really that just annoys me so much about games now. But yeah, it's just so hard for me to like focus on a game because there's not much interaction. Yeah, no, that's why I've been loving indie games lately. We've kind of gone past the cringy, quirky indie phase of like 2014. Sony. I cannot stomach Sony exclusives now. I'm sorry. They want to be movies so bad. Why? I don't get it, man. Ugh. Personally, I kind of fall back on adventure-type games, you know, like platformers, collectathons, racing games. I'm kind of old school in that department. But the occasional RPG does interest me. But RPGs are kind of difficult for me to get into, because they have this bad habit of, like, info dumping as soon as you start the game. Like, so much info just piling onto you, and it's really hard for me to retain it, probably because of my mental disability, but, like, I don't know if anyone else struggles with that. I remember when I tried to play Final Fantasy XIV, and they were just throwing names left and right, names of places, names of people, as if I'm supposed to, like, somehow know what any of this stuff means. And I was just so lost that I just tuned out the story, and then I couldn't enjoy it. Literally a pop-up saying, a number of cutscenes will play in sequence. Please set aside time for it. That's actually hilarious. There's gonna be a Splatoon movie. I want it to be in the Spider-Verse. Oh, that would be sick. It's like one of those things where you've ever had a teacher that just throws information at you, like constantly. Oh my god, it's so hard for me to like, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, I just got randomly distracted. I'm seeing Mario 3D All Stars, like a physical copy, going for $140 on Amazon right now. What the fuck? You guys want 3D All Stars? You gotta pay up. Yeah, the whole scarcity thing. That's so funny. I'm pretty sure it's a collectible now. Yep, it is a collector's item. That's so stupid, man. Yeah, I have a copy too, and I'm glad. My god. Oh, speaking of which, we're listening to Mario Galaxy music while talking about 3D All-Stars. You haven't beaten any of the three... Boy, if you don't get your ass on there and start playing... Just kidding. 100%ing these are fun, except Mario Sunshine. Fuck the blue coins. I hate the blue coins. I'm sorry. God, that's the worst part of Mario Sunshine. Yeah, Game Freak. God. I am glad that they're slowing down with their Pokemon releases, because we're not really getting a we're not getting a new Pokemon game until I think 2025. They haven't really said anything about anything else since then. Still working on Serena Beach. Oh, that one. God. Yeah, I think if you just do the... I would recommend doing like the bare minimum first, and then you go back to 100%ing it if you like it that much. That's what I typically do though, but I can see how like going back and 100%ing the save file if you like the game a lot. That's typically what I do. I forgot that like Sunshine also has 100 coin missions. And the thing that sucks about that too is hold on. The thing that sucks about the 100 coin missions is I think there are certain missions that have more coins than others. Like there's optimal missions to do the 100 coin mission on. So that's pretty annoying. You kind of have to keep track of what missions are the perfect one. Yeah, it's Pokemon ZA. Pokemon Legends ZA or something like that. Zaza. Zaza. It's coming out in 2025. Wait. Do you think that means it's going to be a release title for the Switch 2? Or the sequel to the Switch? That would be great. I would love that. TikTok clock was abhorrent. I hate that fucking place. I'm pretty excited for the next Switch, or the Switch's successor, whatever the hell it's going to be called. I'm not sure if there's any rumors. I've heard rumors about like how much power it's gonna have. Obviously take these with a grain of salt. Something about it being about as powerful as a PS4, which, okay, not great, but like, hopefully it's serviceable. They feel like the 100 coin missions feel like something you should do by accident. Okay, thanks for coming, Kevin. So I think I was a little too late to saying goodbye. What is this? Paper Mario Thousand Year Door 2. Oh, it's probably their part 2 of their, like, Let's Play or something. Question is, how much of a nightmare is getting the new Switch? I had to wait 3 years to get the Switch because they were so hard to find. For me, so... Okay. Basically what happened was, the Switch came out when I was 19? So in 2017, and that's relevant information because that was the year that I got my first car. So I basically blew half of my savings on a car, on like my first car, which was a Honda Civic Coupe. And I wanted to buy some accessories for my car, you know, like a charger for my car or like one of those phone holders. And of course, as I am in that Walmart to buy the stuff that I need. Oh, here's a picture of my car actually. Hold on. This is my first ever car. Tiny picture. There you go. It's a 2004 Honda Civic Coupe. I love this car. It was awesome, but yeah, I had to move on from it. Anyway, so as soon as I was buying accessories for my car, I decided to just check the gaming section of the Walmart to see like, maybe there's... I don't know. Maybe there's like a Switch there. And there it was. A single Switch. A single Switch in the shelf. It was in a glass case. And that was it. So I bought my Switch in 2017 and I've had it ever since. The battery is probably in shambles right now. Yeah, no, I saw it was like the last one there and I was like, I had to get it. Even though I just spent like $4,000 on my car. I needed to do it. I don't care how broke I ended up being. I needed that Switch. Anyway, let's just hope that they do better with that this time around. Is it weird to theorize that Flurry could possibly be Ludwig's mom? Huh. I never thought about that. You guys want to see what 2017 memes look like? It's like an ancient relic at this point. How to wear earphones. Won't the music be upside down? We used to laugh really hard at this stuff. I don't know. 2017 was a weird year. Fucking drum jump scare. Sorry, I'm just looking through old pictures again. I'm trying to make sure I find ones that I can actually show. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, so let me show you this microphone here. This right here is an AKG C14. Wait, right? AKG C14? Yeah. Wait, no, not a C14. Fuck. Is it C12? Yeah, it's an AKG C12. Okay. So, the reason why this thing is in a suitcase is because it actually cost $10,000. I had to handle one of these in college. That was terrifying. That's yeah, different. Yeah, a $10,000 microphone. These things get expensive. Music equipment is insane. AKG C12. Yeah, being in the audio space is terrifying when you're new, because everything you hold is probably more expensive than your life. It's hilarious. Man, what a year 2017 was. Yes, that was more than the Civic. A lot of these mics that I handled in college is more than my car. Like, that's just crazy. I am hoping the second Nintendo Switch has an interactive menu like the Wii had. That would be cool. Or like, you know, themes. You know how the Switch had like a whole page of themes, but the only two themes were just black and white, and that was it? I think they forgot about that. Whatever happened with that? Oh yeah, another thing about audio is that these like racks, these effects racks, they're very expensive too. Like let's look at that Eventide H8000. How much is that? Pre-owned, $3,000. You can also get it for $5,000, $4,300, $4,000. Yeah, that's about the price. So this rack instrument right here is about 10 times the amount I pay in rent, because I split rent with Retro. So that's crazy. Yeah. Food. I don't know why I said food. It's because I'm hungry. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. This is funny. I like cooking my family and my pets. Use commas, don't be a psycho. It's corny, but it's funny. I find it funny. Let's eat grandma. That time I was playing PUBG with friends and a little— oh, if anyone's arachnophobic, just fair warning, okay? Alright, so I was playing PUBG and a little spider just decided to dangle in front of my computer monitor, and it looked like the character in the background was like looking at it like, what the fuck? Okay, let me get rid of it. Alright, arachnophobes, spider's gone. Oh my god. I forgot about this. My Bloodborne CD, and I put 2 fingers in the hole, and it just looks like he's caked up. Look at that. Would I get TOS for this? I'm kidding. Damn! Oh yeah, Wonderworks. What a cool place. It's like a wacky like science museum, and the whole building is like upside down. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Assless chaps, so true. Oh my god, back when I had like RGB lights and I made my room into like a synthwave paradise. Look, bisexual lighting, let's go! This is super old though, my room does not look like this anymore. Simple times. Very simple times. God, I was so obsessed with this aesthetic though. Pink and cyan. Oh yeah, this is the video where it's like 4 minutes of silence for some reason. Here we go. I feel like everyone had a vaporwave phase. Excuse me. I forgot about this meme I made. She is not a guy. You cannot convince me that this is a guy. It's a her. It's a she. I already came to her twice. It can't be a guy. Girl, 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 girl. This isn't the original image, by the way. This was someone having a breakdown about one of the Pokemon characters. What was her name? Grusha? Yeah, Grusha. So, yeah. Okay, what other stuff do we have here? Oh god. I was brave for tweeting this out. What the hell? If you're cold, he's cold. Sit on his face. Also, ectospasm boyfriend being wholesome. You know, just normal things. Somehow. Grusha was in Scarlet and Violet Pokemon Sandwich. True. God, a sandwich sounds really nice, actually. I have yet to play the Kingdom Hearts series, but I'd love to at some point. Hello, welcome to stream. This is probably one of my favorite memes. I got too silly. Actually me. Oh. Oh yeah, did you guys see the Germa mac and cheese stream today? I watched little bits of it, but yeah, it's just so funny to me that like 23,000 people watched a 38-year-old man try different kinds of mac and cheese. Yeah, that was the whole stream. It's cool though. I'd love to do that one day. Yeah, it was a really short stream. It was like an hour only, which is kind of sad, but I think Germa's just moved on from streaming. Done. Question for you is, which remix is your favorite that you have done?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Ah!
Put towards pins if you prefer, but you clearly need to feed yourself. XD.
Thank you, thank you. I need to see who did that because the thing was blocked. I'm sorry. Let me check recent events. There we go. Thank you, Rom. Sorry, I wanted to. Thank you. Let's put it to a couple pins, and if not, then it goes to my belly. It really depends on whether this stuff goes through or not. Let me see what my favorite remix that I've made is. Let me take a look. It'd be kind of boring if I said my most recent one, so let me try to give you a more interesting response. Ooh, you know what? Okay. My Zelda Tears of the Kingdom remix, the one that I made for the Shrine Battle, I think I am very proud of this one because I kept the weird time signature. Here, let's take a listen. Is that too loud? Let me tell you, picking out those notes was very difficult. Trying to recreate that, oh my god. One more pause. This next part, I tried to basically compose something that would fit with the rest of the song. So this piano part is all just me, like I composed this part. God, I was so happy with this one. Anyway, yeah, that's probably my favorite out of my recent ones. Okay, see ya, thanks for coming. Oh, you know what? I'm pretty happy with my Area Zero remix too. This one's really nice. No, okay, so the thing about this is I've definitely gone down the path of wanting to do stuff less often, but like craft it to be more, like to be more nice sounding, like put more time into things. But the problem is, for a job like YouTube, that's not a good business strategy. It's so unfortunate. But like some of my best stuff is from like the time period of when I actually just took a while to make something. Yeah. Like but then there's also like weird moments where I could make a really good thing in like 6 hours. It's it's so difficult to like for example, the Think remix from Funkdella, that was done in like 6 hours, I think. Like let me just skip to the drop real quick. It's the funny thing about this kind of music is that it's so polarizing. Like most people can understand that it's supposed to sound very aggressive, very dissonant. And it's kind of just that's the point. But there are some people who don't really get it. So like it's the funniest thing, right? Like I've had comments on especially music like this where people are like, this is horrible. I thought you made good music. And it's like, well, no, this is good music. It's just that it's just not to your taste. Like you don't understand this kind of music. It's so frustrating. Like people, oh my god. Speaking of dubstep, I'm just kidding. Hi Charlotte, welcome. I hope I said that correctly. Yeah. Like, I actually remember someone wrote a paragraph on the Think remix specifically where they were like, this is really bad because it sounds grating to the ears and blah blah blah, whatever. They wrote like a whole paragraph. And then, when I did the other one, I think it was called, frick. It's in here somewhere. Here we go. Scary Night, which is the other Funkdella song. They were like, see, now this is better. And it's like, literally it's just a different style. It's the same skill level of music creation, it's just a different style. It's like, god damn it. Anyway, I did see about the people throwing a tantrum about a character being trans in the new Thousand Year Door remake, which is funny because that's not news. She was always trans. It's just the localization was different because they knew that people were going to throw a tantrum, and lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. Like, it's insane to me how much people like go crazy about the fact that a trans person exists. Like, it's stupid. Oh, trust me, I've gotten paragraphs over the dumbest shit. Yeah, but, you know, that's just people. People being people. Everyone has an inflated sense of self. Not that kind of inflated. An inflated sense of self to the point where they feel like they need to put their 2 cents on literally everything. And it's like, no, shut up. There was one tweet I saw where someone was like, I was gonna put my 2 cents in, but you know what? Sometimes I just need to shut the fuck up. And you know what? I vibe with that. I vibe with that philosophy because it's true. If we just, if a lot of us just collectively shut the fuck up a little more often, I feel like A, the world would be a better place, and also we save the trouble of looking like idiots. Somebody needs to grab the shut the fuck up-inator. Because there are times where, like, I kind of didn't say anything that I wanted to say, and then, like, minutes later, I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't say that, because I would have looked like a fucking idiot. It pays to shut up. It pays to shut up. Anyway, it's getting kind of late, and I know this has been a bit of a short stream, but I might actually end soon because I want to eat, and also, it is almost 10 p.m., at least for me, so I don't want to, like, speak a little too loudly. So I might actually end up ending it off right here. Thank you guys for coming, and thanks to the YouTube crowd that stuck around. A little bit of a small crowd, but, you know, I appreciate you all the same. Thank you. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna head off now. We'll probably hang out in a couple days or so, maybe. I don't know. Depends on how busy my life gets in the next few days. But yeah, thanks for coming, and I'll see you in the next stream or video or whatever. But yeah, thank you.